Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Matty. I just thought I'd do this quick video as a review and first impressions type thing of my brand new electric skateboard. It's a Winboard Panther and I've been super stoked about it since I first got it. Anyway, that's why I'm doing the video. I bought it with my own money, not getting paid to do a video about Winboard Panther, but I'm sharing this with you because I've had such a great time with the board and because I just wanted you guys to know about it. I'm doing this review as a, I suppose, a veteran downhill skateboarder. I had some criteria when I was researching and looking for an electric skateboard. I wanted something that had a fairly long range, so around 30 Ks if I could do it. And it seemed like a lot of boards out there weren't capable of even making 20 Ks. So yeah, so that was a big factor in what it was I wanted. I wanted a board that was also stealthy, so one that didn't look like it was an electric board, one that you know, didn't have too much hanging down in the middle or looked too obviously like an electric skateboard. Also, sort of with that is I wanted hub motors because I wanted to be able to coast really nicely. I didn't want the added friction of belt drives on the wheels. And also the belt drives on the wheels sort of add or take away from the stealth factor as well. They make it more obvious that it's an electric skateboard, they're louder, everything else. I wanted a good top speed. I mostly prefer between 25 and 35 kilometers an hour. I think that there's a really good sweet spot in there for carving. So that's mostly where I find myself, in the M mode rather than the H mode. The other thing is I also wanted a warranty. The good thing about Winboard is that they're set up all over the world with different shops in different countries. I was able to get a board with an Australian warranty. The other criteria that I had was that I wanted a fairly stiff board. Now I don't mind flexible boards. I think that they're really nice for carving. I think that a lot of people, they think that the flexible board is for dampening the ride, for giving you suspension. But really, I think that anyone that rides those boards, riding it for the feeling of the board, the flex, sort of gives it a different carve experience. And I wouldn't exactly call that sort of board stable at high speeds. So I was looking for a board that was stiffer than that. Anyway, when I got the board, it was beautifully packaged. It came in this really minimal raw cardboard look with everything. Inside the box was the fully assembled board, the charger, replacement urethane sleeves for the wheels, the remote control of course, and some other little bits and pieces like a skate tool, which is pretty handy. So I charged it up and I took it for a ride. Now, I thought it was going to be easy. I thought because I'm a skateboarder and I skate down hills and go fast that I, you know, find this a breeze. But there are two dimensions that we don't have in downhill skateboarding, and that is acceleration and brakes. So I had to learn how to brace myself taking off and slowing down, and that's been a little bit of getting used to. Obviously when you skate down a hill, it's just the gravity that gets you and you sort of go with it. When the board accelerates, a completely different experience, and that took a little while to get fully comfortable with. The other thing is that the control on the Winboard tends to sort of favour you do sort of ride it pretty hard. You accelerate and you brake. It's not going to throw you off, but if you're going a bit slower, it does feel not quite as smooth when you try to brake or take off. You will sort of get these reactions from the board that make you lose your balance. But that's okay. That's what took a long time to get used to, and after I suppose a couple of weeks, it was easier for me. But my friends picked it up really easy, so that was just me. I found it difficult at first. I've had it to as fast as it would go, although I was on a slight downhill when I did it. I got it to 49 kilometers an hour according to the controller, but I will also try that on a flat surface to see what the highest speed is unassisted by gravity. So I'll put that in a later video. Okay, so then I'd had the board for a little while and I took it with me to our regular downhill skate session with a couple of my friends that are also downhill skateboarders, and they all had a ride, and here's a couple of videos I took on the day. This first one, I really like this video. First of all, Ben's got the camera, I grab it on the way through, and now I'm trying to catch up with my mate Phil. Phil is way ahead, here I am. As I get closer I slow down because I'm going to give him a little push, and then this is kind of like a fighter plane coming in to refuel or something. It's a very delicate operation. I give him a little push. This takes us up to about 25 k's an hour. Here I go again, we'll give him another push, and this one is pushing us up to about 35 k's an hour. And normally this hill is just a cruise. It's a real beginner downhill run. It's not fast, just smooth and fairly carvy, but being pushed by the Panther obviously brings it to a downhill skateboard type speed. But basically the Panther is going to do that to most streets. It's going to take any street and turn it into downhill speed. So yes, it's fast. Anyway, my skateboard buddies, they love the board, they'd like to get their own. I'm loving the Winboard Panther. It was a challenge, it's still a challenge. It's really great fun to ride. I'm really enjoying it, and it's absolutely met my expectations for what I thought an electric skateboard should handle like. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.